I'm at the car wash right now, one of the ones that you drive through. This is pretty adventurous, wouldn't you say? What is up, YouTubers? It's your boy, Chris Unfiltered. I'm in traffic on my way to the Dodger game against the Padres, so hoping to get that win so we don't so we win the series. I got my buddy Kenny. He's recording this for me, so thank you, sir. The question for day 8, right?
Yeah.
Day 8. The question, see, it didn't take me very long. It took me longer last year to mess up on the days. I almost messed up here, and it's only day 8. So anyways, for day 8, the question for SSSVEDA is name something adventurous that I've done, or what is the most adventurous thing I've ever done, something like that. Well, much to my friends, their dismay, I don't travel by plane, so there isn't anything I've done, very adventurous with that. I'm probably gonna have to go with hiking Half Dome, I think is what it's called here in California, in the San Gabriel Mountains. Yeah, it looks like a half dome, like half of a dome, basically. Pretty self-explanatory. And it was pretty treacherous, to be honest with you. It was right after some heavy rain. I went with I called him my big brother, but it was an older friend of mine, and he took me hiking thinking I was like some pro and shit, but I'm not. And there was snow, so that was pretty cool. But we had to walk along the mountain, and it was really thin, and there was nothing down there. So to be honest, at the age that I was, which was like 12, I think that was pretty poor judgment by him, because what if I slipped, or what if I just wasn't, I don't know, it's pretty dangerous. The other thing that happened on that hike was, because the snow was really thick, I assumed that all the snow was, the same texture, but it wasn't in certain areas, and I stepped, and those porcupine looking plant thingies, my foot went down and it stuck me pretty good, so that was no bueno. But that was pretty exciting, pretty adventurous, and let's be honest, that's as adventurous of a story as I can give you guys for YouTube. I know I'm unfiltered, but I'm biting my tongue with some of the most adventurous things I've done. So those are for my own memory and for those that I shared them with. That sounds plural, but that's because there's different stories. That covers the SSSVEDA video. Let me think about the second topic, and I'll get back to you guys. So the next topic is for B2C VEDA. It's late. I'm super tired. You probably can't really tell, but I really am. I got to work early tomorrow. Just got back from the Dodger game, as you guys saw some footage or whatever it is that I showed. And it was a great game. Historic night for one of the Dodger players, Adrian Gonzalez. But anyways, the question is, for B2C VEDA is something along the lines of, if I could mentor with somebody, who would it be, and what am I hoping to learn? The answer to that is not as easy as you might think it would be. At least not with me. It never really is. It changes depending on the situation. So to give you an example, in corporate America where I work, it would be someone like my mom. She's been with the company I'm at for 30 plus years, and she's got a wealth of knowledge from how to build an organization, the Six Sigma, and there's just tons and oodles and of information that she has, and she mentors me now. So we actually work for the same company, just I don't report to her, but I find myself often going to her for advice on how to deal with management, what I should and should not do, just a bunch of things like that. So I already am blessed and lucky to have her as a mentor in corporate America, as it pertains to my career. But that's just it. That's where there's different layers, in my opinion. If I'm looking at somebody that I don't work with, but that's, in a different field, or I have aspirations, there's several people. You look at Mark Cuban. I would love to get to know him and know what he did specifically to become the mogul that he is today, as a owner, as the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, as an entrepreneur, everything that you see on Shark Tank and everything that he was prior to that. It's amazing. He's a great individual, and he does it the way I would want to do it. He's not rigid. He's not. I mean, he's business savvy, but he's playful. He's got personality and spunk. People love to work for him, work with him, and whatnot. So he's the type of owner and billionaire, millionaire, um, whatever you want to call it. He's the type of Fortune 500 individual that I would definitely love to mentor with. And then again, you break it down into different areas. With YouTube, what I'm looking to accomplish here. Somebody like Amy Schmidauer would definitely be somebody that, and I said this before, I believe last year, but it hasn't changed. The way she carries herself and the information that she gives, it's very advantageous. Well, it's just very beneficial. Period, for an aspiring YouTuber. But I draw from a lot of individuals, but I definitely would love to mentor with her. You look at MKBHD, you look at Phil DeFranco would definitely be one. But these are individuals that have been doing it for quite some time, so I've been following them for a while, and the things that they offer, it has to do with my interests, and that would be something that I would definitely, I would love to mentor with them, because I pick their brain on the YouTube side of things, for starters, because that's what they do. They're good at it. PewDiePie would be another one. He's unique, but there's a lot I can gain from him because he knows what he's doing with all his millions of followers. So there's just different levels. It's really not just that simple. I mean, if I want to get better, and get better shape in my life, then there's individuals that I would want, like I would want to talk to, Rich Froning, in CrossFit. I mean, there's just so many levels. I wish it was as simple as one person and the end, but I'm more complicated than that because I analyze everything. So, anyways, this has been a longer video than I wanted it to be, and than you guys probably want to watch. So I'm gonna cut it now and say go Dodgers and go Kings. Tomorrow's a big game. They have to win in regulation against Calgary to make the playoffs, so they can spoil the hopes of people that are Duck fans like Natalie Miller. That's about it. Good night, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Peace.